Okay, so welcome to another video. Today I wanted to focus on this question called Excel sheet column number. So Excel sheet column number says, given a column title as it appears in an Excel sheet, return its corresponding column number. Personally, I have probably used an Excel sheet one time. Wow, what's happening? Okay, I've probably used an Excel sheet one time, and that was to like barely calculate a budget and I quit very quickly. But the example here is pretty self-explanatory. So you have A, the first column in an Excel sheet, I guess is A. Second is B, and then Z is a 26 column. So it's in alphabetical order. Cool. And then if you have AA, it sort of like wraps around and adds one, and it basically does the same counting, but it adds like the wraparound plus like the new like digit, the new char. Okay, so it's kind of like this wraparound technique that it does. Um, so this is a fairly simple problem. Hopefully, I can explain it pretty well. So I've already made the method header with str, and the example is just like a b, and then I'm printing out the method. So first thing we know that we want is we want to have an integer that represents the sum. And then we also know that we want to check if it's a null string. Okay, and if it is a null string, then it can't be found in the Excel sheet, so just return -1. Okay, and then we know that we want to loop through the string, and we want to capture the char that the loop control variable is looking at. So I'm going to do it for the length of the string. Wow, if I could type, that would be great. Okay. So now that we're doing it for the length of the string, and we've already checked if it was null, and we created our int sum variable, what we basically want to do is it's similar to the problem of if you've done the reversing the digit problem. It's similar to that in which like you read in what you're looking at and you add it to your sum. And then once you've added it to your sum, depending on how many chars, I guess in this case, or how many digits you have, you want to multiply it by its base. So like if we look at a number like 1, 2, 3, 4, that's a base 10 number. But if we look at like AAB, right, we're looking at A, and then its place was originally in the ones place, right? Then it shifted, right? So now this is space, and then we add in another A. So now this A is in the ones place, and then we shift that, and then now we add a B. Now the B is in the ones place. So we're doing a bit of shifting. And like when you think of the ASCII code for chars, the ASCII code um, for chars, the base is going to be 26. So every time that you come back in the loop, you want to multiply the base by 26 because it's similar to like if I'm giving you the int 3, 2, 1, right? Whatever, 3, 2, 1, right? Let's say you add 3 to the sum, and then you need to make this 30, so that when you add in 2, this will equal 32. But then you need to multiply by 10 to make it 320. So then when you add, multiply it by 10. So when you add like a 1 to the number, so this is now 320. And then when you add 1, it's going to be equal to 321. So you're multiplying it by 10 in order to move the base. So we're doing the same thing with these stars. We're multiplying it by 26 to give it that wraparound effect to get to shift its place. So you just want to multiply your sum by 26 in order to move its base, and then you want to add to the sum. You want to add the int version of the char that you're looking at. So basically, you want to add the ASCII code, right? You want to add the ASCII code of this minus the base number. So your base number here is A. is capital A, because in Excel sheets, the numbers are capitalized. And let's just assume with this version that the number, that the letter is already capitalized when it's passed in. You can do the safeguard of like 2 uppercase before you do the split, but I'm just gonna leave it like this. So you basically want to read an ASCII code and then subtract that ASCII code from the base of A. So if we pass in A minus A is going to equal 0. But if we pass in B, B minus A is going to equal 1. So, but if I did A minus A and it equaled 0, that would be wrong because we want it to be 1. Because the correct column for A would be 1. So we're just going to add 1 to this total. Right? And that's basically it. Just return the sum. So if I pass in A, well, it should return, well, if I pass in A and B, it should return 704. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then if I did just A, it should return 1. Okay, and then if I did AB, it should, well, okay. If I did AB, essentially it would return 28. Okay, so that's it. And thank you for watching. Have a great day.